What's going on, everybody? So today's video we're going to be diving into the brand of Hugo Boss, and this scent actually came out in 2018 as it's actually a limited edition because of a certain huge sporting event that people take way too seriously. The sport of soccer, or shall I say football, for all you Europeans out there, because y'all, if the ref makes a bad call, whoa, y'all want to kill him. In Canada, we are crazy about hockey, but we don't want to actually like murder the referee. But today we're going to be talking about Hugo Boss Bottled United. As I said, this fragrance was actually launched in 2018 and it's classed as a woody aromatic. To be fair, I have no idea if this is a business venture between Hugo Boss and the FIFA Cup or World Cup itself. But it has to do with World Cup because united. The sport of soccer or football does unite the world around us, and that's what this fragrance really does entail and signify. The notes, according to Fragrantica, the top notes for this one is something called Buchu or Agathosma, that's maybe my writing, who really knows, with blood orange and ozonic notes, with the mid-bean mint, orris, spicy mint, so there's two types of mints apparently, apple, lily of the valley, and melon with the mid-bean, vetiver, patchouli, cardamom, Haitian vetiver, coumarin, and white musk. So what do I get out of this scent? I don't per se get a lot of notes. This one has a lot going on. It's a mixed match of a lot of different things. What I do get is that I do get a little bit of blood orange, which is kind of disappointing because I really wish that this one lasted a lot more and was more pronounced. I wish that the other notes didn't really overtake it or just didn't last all that long. Blood orange is something very unique and it adds a different touch to a fragrance. So I was a little bit disappointed that the blood orange really did not last all that long, but I do get a minty accord along with a creaminess, which is probably from the orris, and as well I get melon in the mid. There is some woods, but really not a lot. It's pretty much just like a creamy orris, mint, like a very short-lived blood orange if it's there, and I do get a slight melon accord. This is kind of forgettable. It does not smell bad at all, but because Hugo Boss has so many flankers from the original Boss bottle that came out in '98, this kind of gets drowned out by the other ones. Like you have Boss Bottled Sport, you have Oud, you have Tonic, Infinite. There are so many different flankers for this one here. I understand that they wanted to kind of unite everybody and kind of get everybody on board, you know. FIFA, like these large sporting events, get people on board. I hate soccer or football, especially during World Cup or Euro Cup, just because I live in Toronto and there's a shit ton of soccer fans that just don't know when to shut up with the bloody horn. Especially for Portuguese, and I love Portuguese people, but you take the sport way too damn seriously, like how I am with this review right now. But the fragrance does smell good. It is decent. Seasons, this is pretty much spring and summertime. Longevity was actually pretty good, 6 to 7 hours, probably more so of the 7-hour mark, and projection was more so on the milder side to maybe the moderate, depending on how many applications you do. Prices for this one. Now, this is a 100 ml and it only comes in a 100 ml. On FragranceNet, this goes for $65 USD, and on Fragrance X, this goes for $42 USD. So do shop around for the best deal. Unfortunately, with this one here, it's becoming a little bit, I don't want to say scarcer or harder to find. I think they maybe like restocked this one a couple weeks ago when I was doing my research for this scent. Wife's thoughts on this one? Wife does like it, but she does say it smells like a lot of other fragrances. She's kind of right. So my final take on Hugo Boss Bottled United. This does smell good. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of redundant. For me, I'm really far into my journey and I love my freshies. I love mint-based fragrances, clean, fresh aquatics, which this is not. But for me, this is kind of like, I've been there, done that, move on. I do find that this, however, is a cash grab from Hugo Boss. They wanted to do something for the World Cup. I don't think that this has any, I really truly don't know if this has any business relationship with World Cup at all. So perhaps Hugo Boss just wanted to do this for themselves, just as a cash grab, and I personally think that this is a cash grab. The reason why I did buy this one is because it is limited edition. I'm like, okay, and just by the note breakdown, this looked really interesting. Blood orange, mint, you got me sold right away. But the blood orange is really drowned out, or is just barely visible. It just does not last a long time. The mints, I do like the mint. I do like the creaminess from the orris root. That melon note is nice. And out of the 6 to 7 times that I wore this scent, I only got the melon once. Maybe that's just by some luck. But would I recommend this fragrance? Yes and no. I would recommend it to the everyday man who wants something that looks a little bit different on their shelf, because the bottle is quite shiny. It's silver, platinum, whatever, you know, it does look nice. This does not smell rich by any means. It does not smell different, but it's not offensive neither. This is mass appealing. I'm a little bit disappointed with this one, but my rating out of 5 is going to be 3 out of 5. Been there, done that. It's a cash grab by Hugo Boss, and that's pretty much it. So everyone, that is my take of Hugo Boss Boss Bottled United. As I said, this is a limited edition, but you can still get it right now. That's my take. I do thank you for your time. Take care, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.